So the question goes as, do you think you know how to think? Do you think you know how to think? When you ask a lot of people, the standard response to this question is that obviously we know how to think. The next question is, how do you think? Are you really thinking, or are you programmed to follow a certain pattern, certain thought pattern? Something happens in your life 10 years ago, you follow a pattern, you made a pattern in your brain, and now what you do is something similar of that sort happens in your life, and you're like, bam, let's repeat that. So technically you're not really thinking, you're actually repeating the same thing over and over again and calling that thinking. Thinking is free. And it's a given fact that if something is free, it loses its importance, its value, its significance. When you ask a lot of people, have you had any time to think lately? They'll immediately tell you that, no, I don't have time. What they're actually saying, or what I was actually saying to myself is, I have a lot of problems in my life, or the priorities are not being set. And that's one of the reasons why I have no time to think. You must take some time out every day. Maybe when you're lying down in bed, maybe when you are taking a walk, or when you're just sitting alone having a cup of coffee. Really think, and firstly and foremostly, learn how to think. Learn how to actually come up with original ideas, and then see how it's going to take a big difference, make a big, huge difference in your life. People always believe that the next big thing is going to make their problems disappear. Not going to happen. And who said that the next big thing is not based on small successes that you will earn and receive and achieve on a regular basis for, let's say, the next 12 months? When you do those small successes and achieve those little milestones, that eventually turn into a big thing. But people normally believe that the next big thing is going to be the biggest idea that no one has ever actually thought about. That's not the case. And even if that is the case, it will start smaller. But everything gets us back to the basics of human mind. And the human mind has been given to us not to store things. No, it's not a storage device. Far from it. It's not a storage device. It's not something to have a lot of memories in. The most important thing, or you can say the most important functionality of a human mind is to think. And when you think, you become inquisitive. You ask questions. You raise questions. And from the questions, you basically are fulfilling the mere existence of being a human being. So take some time out, spend some time and invest some time in yourself, learn how to think, and keep this flawed statement out of your head that the next big thing is going to be the massive thing. No. To get to that next big thing, there are small little things that you have to achieve as you go along, and then eventually it'll accumulate in the next big thing. Thank you very much.